This is probably one of my favorite steps because I just love video content. They say, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, if that's true, then videos are worth 1,000,000,000 because nothing touches people like video and sound, like really good music, some great graphics, some good imagery, and then a bit of movement. Maybe there's just a nice voiceover along with some motion graphics or a 3D logo, or maybe it's live action where you're filming people talking. Maybe you, the owner, could sit on a chair and tell the camera about how you feel or why you built the business or why it's special to you. It really creates a bond. And this is, I keep saying it, right? I keep saying that branding is about like writing down the ultimate story to tell your customer and then literally letting it tell your customers forever. That's what it is. But a video even more so, because you can literally be the salesperson in your video, like I am now. I mean, I'm sitting here communicating with you one-on-one. You're listening to what I'm saying. You're engaged. And let's face it, you've probably watched 20 of these videos before now. So you've gone through a whole process of being educated by me, and I haven't even met you in real life maybe. Maybe I haven't even spoken to you yet. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. But the point is that I'm selling on autopilot right now. You're watching me. Maybe you're the 100th person who's seen this video. Maybe you're the millionth person who's seen this video. The reality is I made it once. Now, as simple as it is to grab a camera or grab an iPad or grab your phone and to record yourself doing a video, it works in some platforms like education, like this platform. It works like that. But in your marketing, on the homepage of your website, it sort of calls for a more produced video that can be smaller and more impactful, get the message across a lot quicker. And that's where you'll use the words from your communication strategy to very quickly deliver a message to the customer that you want them or that you need them to understand in order for them to be able to transact with you. And that's done by getting a video right in one 3-minute powerful presentation or 1-minute presentation, whatever it is. Make a very powerful statement very quickly that has people go, yes, I want to do that. And that might have been the first video you saw on ProDesk, for example, that said, hey, want to work with the best incubator in Australia? Want to work with an app that does X, Y, and Z? It's that quick bits of information that sums up what it is your business does that allows the potential customer to become engaged and then purchase from you. So video is super, super powerful, and it doesn't have to be expensive. And this particular service is about the editing of that video. So if you want to send us the vision of you doing the talking or send us the stuff for us to edit up, our editing gurus will use images, they'll use sound effects, they'll use any audio you give us, any voiceovers you give us, any video you give us, and they'll edit it all into a really neat, powerful, impactful video presentation that you can put anywhere in your marketing. Now, if you want live video production, so filmed content, then we can do that in a separate stage. That's the stage of video filming. So the filming service is what you need to do if you want us to do that, and then we can use it with this service, which is your video production, the video editing service. Okay. Now, once you've got your video, there's also a lot of ways you can leverage it. So the reason I'm telling you that is so that you understand the value of making it to start with. You can use it in video advertising on things like social media, on YouTube. You've probably seen the YouTube ads that come on right before the thing you've searched for plays. So you might go onto YouTube and search for how to knit a jumper, for example, and before that starts playing, an ad pops up. Now, if you're a premium YouTube user, you may not see the ads, but if you're not a premium YouTube user, you see the ads, and the ad will play maybe for 3 seconds and then you'll be allowed to skip it, or sometimes it forces you to see the whole ad. So there's different payment structures depending on what you decide to go for. I'm not going to get into that specifically now. The reason I'm just explaining to you roughly about it is so you can understand how videos can be leveraged. There's also other ways that you can use your videos. For example, creating educational courses like this, and there's a lot of educational platforms you can list your course on, as well as we could also build you an online course system which could be embedded in your website and or through your app. But the key is that video content is so flexible and it's now sort of in demand. People react like 100 times better to a video ad on Facebook than they do to just a picture ad or a carousel ad. Video is proving to be that sort of cutting edge growth hacking tool that a lot of entrepreneurs are taking advantage of. While their competitors haven't got to video yet, they're sort of still not there. They're getting all the customers because they're doing video now. So if your competitors aren't yet doing video, that's more of a reason that you should be. And if you think my industry is kind of boring, no one wants to watch a video about it, well, you couldn't be further wrong. I mean, realistically, it doesn't matter what you do, you can make a video about it. I mean, you can make it funny, you can make it serious. There's so many different creative ways that we can make a video suit your industry. It just takes a little bit of creative thinking, but I can tell you right now, your customers are going to be far prefer to see an engaging video than read a bunch of stuff on your website or look at some pictures. Video does the hard work for them. The customer's lazy. The customer wants convenience, and convenience is just pushing play and watching it so that they don't need to do too much work. And this brings me to my next point, because a lot of people make these kind of creative videos that are like, they're beautiful. Like, you know, there might be a surf brand and it's just guys surfing, and they're good, and they do have a place within your marketing, that sort of branding type videos. But you've got to be really careful when you use them and how you use them, because the last thing you want to do is send someone to your site from some marketing. They get there, they want the information so they can buy off you. They want the critical stuff so that they can make a decision to engage with you. And then they sort of see this fluffy video that's like, oh, it's wasting my time. And that's when video's annoying, when you make me push play and then you don't give me the stuff I want to know, and it's just more sales stuff. I don't want to just be sold. I want to know how I move forward. I want to know what you do, how you do it, how I deal with you, how I interact. It's about being convenient. Yeah, it needs to be cool, and it needs to be on brand, it needs to be on point. Like if you're a surf brand or a surf school, then yeah, the guy should be wearing a cool cap, and yeah, it should be on the beach, and it should be laid back, and you know, it could be in front of a graffitied wall and have a dude skate past on a skateboard. Totally, like it needs to suit your brand. I get it, but you need to make the access to the important information right up front so people can get what they need fast. Because as much as the internet is about cool factor and about building a brand and about building loyalty and a cool image, it's also about convenience. So it needs to be convenient for your customer. So yeah, this is a cool service. Give us everything you've got. If you've got an idea of what you want to put in your video, write down some bullet points if you like. We'll get it out of you anyway as part of our consultation. You'll give us whatever photos you have, whatever music you have, any video you have. Otherwise, we'll go find it. There's plenty of stock video out there. There's plenty of stock footage. We're not going to charge you massive amounts of money per stock video if we've got an unlimited access to stock videos. We're not like those agencies. We'll just do what we have to do to make you a cool video. So yeah, we look forward to making something awesome and knocking your socks off so that you've got something awesome to play to your clients so you can increase your conversions.